Hello everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with Raksha. I'm really happy that you're here with us today.
Hi everyone, welcome back. And if this is your first time listening, don't worry, you are in the right place.
Yes, absolutely. Just relax, sit comfortably, and listen like you are talking to a friend.
Because that's what we are doing here. Just a simple, friendly conversation.
So today we're going to talk about something very powerful, something that can actually change your life.
Now I'm curious, what is the topic?
Change your mindset for success.
Okay, I've heard this word mindset many times, but honestly, I don't fully understand it.
That's completely okay. Most people hear this word, but they don't really understand what it means.
So, can you explain it in a simple way?
Yes, mindset is nothing but the way you think about yourself and your life.
So, it's like my inner voice?
Exactly. That small voice inside your head that keeps talking all the time.
Oh yes, sometimes that voice is not very nice.
True. Sometimes it says, you can't do this, you will fail, you are not good enough.
Yes, I feel that especially when I try something new.
And that is the problem. Not your ability, but your thinking.
Wait, are you saying that our thinking can stop us?
Yes, it can stop you or it can push you forward.
That means two people can be in the same situation but think differently.
Exactly. One person says, let me try. Another person says, what if I fail?
And I think I know who succeeds.
Yes, the one who tries.
That sounds simple, but in real life it feels difficult.
It feels difficult because we are not aware of our mindset.
So first step is understanding our thinking?
Exactly. Once you understand your mindset, you can start changing it.
But is it really possible to change the way we think?
Yes, 100%. Your mindset is not fixed. It can grow.
That's actually a relief to hear.
And that's why this episode is very important.
So what are we going to learn today?
We're going to learn how to slowly change negative thinking into positive, strong thinking.
Step by step?
Yes, very simple steps. No pressure.
That sounds good because our listeners are beginners.
Exactly. This is for anyone who feels stuck, scared, or not confident.
So if someone feels like giving up, they should listen till the end.
Yes, because by the end, I want you to feel a little stronger than before.
Not perfect, but better.
Exactly. We don't need perfection. We need progress.
I like that.
So, take a deep breath, relax your mind,
And let's start this journey together
to change your mindset.
for success.
So, Lohi, before we learn how to change our mindset, we need to understand one important thing.
What is that?
Why mindset matters so much.
Yes, that's true. If we don't understand that, we may not take it seriously.
Exactly. Let me ask you something simple.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you ever seen someone who had talent but still didn't succeed?
Yes, actually, many people. They are good, but they don't grow.
Right. And have you seen someone who was not very talented but still achieved something big?
Yes, and I always wonder how that happens.
That difference is mindset.
So, success is not only about talent.
Not at all. Talent helps, but mindset decides.
That's interesting.
Let me share something personal.
Yes, tell me.
There was a time when I used to feel very scared to speak English.
Really? But now you are teaching others.
Yes, but before this, I had many doubts.
Like what?
I used to think, what if I make mistakes? What if people laugh? What if I fail?
I think many listeners feel the same.
Exactly. And because of these thoughts, I stayed silent.
So the problem was not English.
Yes, the problem was my mindset.
That hits hard.
Because many people are in the same situation right now.
They are capable, but they don't believe in themselves.
Yes, and when you don't believe, you don't try.
And when you don't try, you don't improve.
Exactly. It becomes a cycle.
A negative cycle.
Yes. Negative thinking, no action, no result, more negative thinking.
That's actually scary because it keeps repeating.
Yes, unless you break it.
And mindset helps us break it?
Exactly. Now, imagine a different situation.
Okay.
You think, I may not be perfect, but I can learn.
That already feels better.
Then you try, even if it's small.
Like speaking one sentence.
Yes, then slowly you improve.
And that gives confidence.
Exactly. Positive thinking, action, small success, more confidence.
So mindset creates a positive cycle too.
Yes, and that is how growth starts.
This makes a lot of sense now.
That's why mindset is powerful.
It controls what we do every day.
Yes, it decides, will you try or will you give up?
Will you speak or stay silent?
Will you grow or stay the same?
So everything starts from inside.
Exactly. Not outside, inside.
I think many people are trying to change the results without changing the thinking.
Yes, and that's why they feel stuck.
So the real change should start in the mind first.
Always.
This is powerful, but also a little uncomfortable.
Why uncomfortable?
Because it means we are responsible for our growth.
Yes, but that is also good news.
How?
Because if you are responsible, you also have control.
Oh, that's true.
You are not stuck forever. You can change.
I like that idea.
So from today, don't say I can't. Say I will try.
Exactly.
Small change in words, big change in life.
That's the power of mindset. Okay, what is it?
There are two types of mindsets.
Two types.
Yes, fixed mindset and growth mindset.
Sounds interesting. What is fixed mindset?
Fixed mindset means you believe you cannot change.
Like, this is who I am and I will always be like this.
Exactly. For example, I am bad at English. I am not smart. I can't improve.
Yes, many people say that.
Yes, and when you believe that, you stop trying.
Because you already think it's useless.
Correct. Then what is growth mindset?
Growth mindset means you believe you can improve with practice.
So instead of saying I can't, we say I can learn.
That feels more hopeful.
Yes, and hope creates action.
Can you give a simple example?
Sure. Fixed mindset, I am not good at speaking. Growth mindset, I am learning to speak better every day.
Same situation, but different thinking.
Exactly, and that changes everything. Now, let's talk about something that stops many people.
Let me guess. Fear?
Yes, especially fear of failure.
I think everyone has that.
True, but the problem is people think failure is the end.
Isn't it?
No, failure is a lesson.
But it feels bad.
Yes, it feels bad, but it teaches you something.
Like what?
What went wrong and how to improve.
That makes sense.
Think about a child learning to walk.
They fall many times.
Yes, but they don't say, I give up.
They just try again.
Exactly. That's the mindset we need.
Now, Lohi, let's talk about something very powerful.
What is that? Self-talk.
You mean how we talk to ourselves?
Yes, if you say, I am useless, your mind believes it.
That's true. I felt that.
But if you say, I am improving, your mind supports you.
So words matter?
Very much. Your brain listens to you all the time.
So we should be careful with our words.
Exactly. Let's talk about comfort zone.
Ah, the safe place.
Yes, but also a dangerous place.
Dangerous?
Because nothing grows there.
That's true.
If you always stay comfortable, you never improve.
So we need to feel uncomfortable sometimes.
Yes, speak even if you feel shy.
That's hard, but necessary.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about consistency.
Doing something every day?
Yes, success is not one big action.
It's small actions repeated.
Exactly. 5 minutes daily is better than 1 hour once a week.
That sounds easy to follow.
That's the point. Let's talk about comparison.
Ah, social media problem.
Yes, people compare their beginning with someone else's success.
That's unfair.
Exactly. Everyone has a different journey.
So we should focus on ourselves.
Always. Lohi, tell me honestly, do you want quick results?
Of course, everyone does.
But real growth takes time.
That's the hard part.
Yes, patience is important. You won't become fluent in one day.
But slowly, it will happen.
Exactly. Now we come to something very deep.
What is it?
Your belief system.
Meaning?
What you believe about yourself.
Like, I can or I can't?
Yes, your beliefs decide your actions.
And actions decide results.
Exactly. So if you change your belief,
You change your life.
yes, step by step. So Lohi, we talked about mindset, fear, self-talk, habits and belief.
Yes, and honestly, it made me think a lot.
That's good because real change always starts with thinking.
I feel like mindset is not just one small thing.
Exactly. It is everything. The way you think, the way you speak to yourself, the way you react to problems.
All of that decides your future.
Yes.
But Raksha, what if someone's listening right now and they feel very low?
Then I want to say something very simple but very important.
What is that?
You are not stuck.
That feels powerful.
Yes, no matter where you are right now, you can change.
Step by step?
Yes, slowly. You don't have to become perfect tomorrow.
That removes a lot of pressure.
Exactly. Just become a little better than yesterday.
That sounds possible.
And remember one thing.
Hmm?
Your thoughts are not facts.
What do you mean?
Just because your mind says you can't, doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, that's deep.
Yes, you can question your thoughts.
And change them?
Exactly. Replace I can't with I will try.
Replace fear with action.
Replace doubt with practice.
Small changes, big difference.
Yes, always.
Laksha, I feel like this episode is not just about success.
It's about becoming stronger inside.
Yes, mentally strong.
Exactly. Because once your mind is strong, nothing outside can stop you easily.
That's true.
So, to everyone listening,
Yes, this is for you.
if you feel scared, start anyway.
If you feel slow, keep going.
If you feel like giving up, take a break but don't quit.
That's important.
And if you feel like you are not good enough,
Remember, you're learning.
yes, and learning takes time.
I think that's something everyone needs to hear.
Yes, so from today, make a small promise to yourself.
What promise?
I will work on my mindset every single day.
That's a powerful promise.
And trust me, if you stay consistent,
You will see change.
not in one day, but definitely one day.
Exactly. So thank you for spending your time with us today.
We are really happy you stayed till the end.
If you found this helpful,
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Speak English with Raksha.
and keep coming back because we are learning together,
Step by step,
day by day,
with confidence.
and with the right mindset.
See you in the next episode.
Until then,
Keep learning, keep growing.